So if you are ready to get into the cozy fall spirit like I am, even though it's August, keep watching. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So at the time of filming this, it's currently August. And fun fact about me, August is one of my favorite months because my favorite season of all time by far is fall because of the fashion. Not only do I love the color palettes because I am an autumn myself, so fall color palettes just, I love them, but also there's so many fun things you can do with fall fashion that you can't really do in the summer or the winter because of the temperature. And I already gave you the guide for summer, so I figured why not give a little fashion guide for fall, because it is my favorite fashion season by far. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing all of my helpful little tips and tricks for dressing for fall so you can look the most fashionable and stylish you can possibly be this season. Also at the end, I'm going to talk about a couple little fall trend predictions I am predicting. Also at the end of the video, I am going to be sharing a couple of my fall trend predictions for fall 2024, so stay tuned for those as well. So if you are ready to get into the cozy fall spirit like I am, even though it's August, keep watching. And as always, I put all the timestamps in the description below if you want to skip to a specific part, but without any further ado, let's get started. So I'm gonna start out with the biggest part of fall fashion, and that is layering. If you're dressing in fall and you're not putting on layers, what are you doing? Because layering is the most fun and the most creative part of fall fashion, and it makes you look so put together and so interesting, even if you're literally just wearing like a jacket over a t-shirt. It already elevates the look. But layering in fall is also really practical because fall temperatures are kind of weird sometimes. It can be really cold in the morning or the night, but like super hot during the day. And you don't want a giant sweater and a giant pair of jeans when it's gonna be really hot and then you're gonna be sweaty, uncomfortable. We don't want that. So instead, we layer, and instead of wearing a giant like pullover sweater, you could wear a t-shirt with like a button-up sweater over it. Cute layer, add some dynamics and some interest to the outfit, while also adding a little bit of practicality too. So a couple of my favorite ways to layer are, I just mentioned, but like button-up or zip-up sweaters, super cute, super comfortable, super warm and cozy, which is the vibe we're going for because it's autumn, it's fall, we want to feel nice and warm and comfortable. I also love leather and denim jackets to add a little bit of edge maybe to an outfit. Denim on denim, don't let people tell you you can't. I love denim on denim. I think it's really cool, especially in the fall. So there's a lot of layering options for like tops and shirts and jackets, but I want to talk more about layering options for like pants and skirts because that's something that we're seeing recently, and I want to talk a little bit about it and share my opinion because I do have some pretty big opinions on it. I feel like I can't talk about this without talking about like the dress over jeans trend. I'm very mixed feeling about this because okay, it can look cute in some places, like in some times, but it's really dependent on the dress and the pair of jeans. Like if the dress is doing too much and then there's jeans under it, I get overwhelmed. I'm like, that just looks a little clunky, it doesn't look good together. But if it's just like a simple white flowy dress that's kind of like a little too short to just wear as a dress, it almost looks like a long shirt, and then there's jeans, I like that a little bit. I think I do like it, which is crazy to say to me because I always hated the like jeans under skirts and all that of like the early 2000s, but I kind of like the direction it's going in. It looks like almost a long shirt with jeans, not really like a dress like it was before. So I kind of like that look. I kind of like it. So that is an option for layering as well. The other option I wanted to mention is tights, which obviously tights are like a wardrobe staple. People have been wearing tights for like hundreds of years, but what I'm really liking right now and what I think is perfect for fall is like those opaque tights that almost look like leggings. What actually like put me on to this trend was I was scrolling on Pinterest and I saw this one picture and it actually just like changed my perspective on tights entirely. It was like these burgundy tights under like a black or maybe like a gray skirt, I don't know, but it was just so cute, and she had it with like little heels. I'm obsessed. Like I want to recreate that look now, kind of like a more classy and more stylish version of like say the jeans under tights, or wait, the jeans under a skirt, or the leggings under a skirt. I don't know, I feel like it just looks cute. You also can't go wrong with tights because they're really easy to throw on and keep you warm for those cooler fall days. So that is another great option for practical, cute, and stylish layering for the fall as well. So to wrap up layering, don't be afraid to try new things, because some of these like layering pieces I thought I literally hated until I saw them styled in a certain way. So it's all about trial and error when you're layering, and it's also about doing what's most practical for the actual weather and making sure you're not either going to be super cold or super hot. That's another great aspect of it. So yeah, just try it out, see what works for you, and see what you like. That's it. Next, we are going to talk about autumn color palettes, which is my personal favorite. Now, there's been a lot of like talk on social media about your like personal seasonal color palette, like based on your facial features and your skin tone, your hair tone, your eye color. I'm not talking about like an autumn color palette specifically. I'm talking more about just like the colors of fall that you see around. So in fall, the colors really center around like neutral tones, the colors of the leaves. So think red, brown, beige, a lot of like chocolatey browns. I feel like those look really pretty in autumn because it just matches the whole vibe. When you're kind of feeling maybe cold or the days are starting to get shorter, wearing nice warm colors always boosts my mood. And then of course you have like the olive greens, which I love so much. I think they're so pretty. And then for more like stylized pieces, I think black and brown leather jackets look really good in fall and go with a lot of like autumnal outfits. Same thing with darker wash denim, like a dark pair of jeans. And for blues, kind of like the denim, I love navy blue. I always love navy blue. I think it's so pretty in any season. And just jewel tones in general in fall, I love them. These are just the colors that I see most often and that I really associate with fall fashion. So if you want to go ahead and wear like bright pinks and blues, honestly, I think you're really cool for that because you're kind of stepping out of the normal fashion like style. But these are just colors that I really associate with fall and I think bring out that fall energy and get me in that autumnal mode. But we can't talk about fall colors without talking about red. Red has been everywhere for like a year and a half now, so this isn't anything new. It's the perfect fall color. You have like burgundy, you have crimson, you have like bright brick red, which is the like staple color of 2023 and 2024 pretty much. I'm loving it. I think a pop of red is so classic and literally goes with anything. Add a pop of red. You can do like a red lip, red shoe, red bag, red sunglasses, or like actual red pieces in your outfit. Anything, just try and experiment with that. If you're not really comfortable with color, I think a pop of red is such an easy way to bring that into your wardrobe. Now, pops of red, people will say that's a trend, but to me, red never goes out of style. It's timeless. So yeah, try that this fall if you want. Now, my third little thing I want to talk about is going to be quick because it's such a fall staple, but knits, sweaters, anything knitted. Fall absolute staple. You like can't have a fall wardrobe or just a wardrobe in general without a good sweater. Can't go wrong. Looks good with jeans, looks good with anything. I love them. They're just so simple and cute and usually comfy too. Also, people will have like different opinions on this, but I personally like sweater vests. I know some people don't, but if you want to try like a little sweater vest, try that. I think they're really cute. And of course, you can't mention sweaters without mentioning like button-ups and cardigans. Such great pieces for layering as well, and such an easy way to bring a little fall vibe to an otherwise basic outfit. And then finally, the last thing I wanted to touch on is like footwear and accessories. So for fall, boots. I love boots so much in the fall. Just like a pair of like pointed toe block heel brown boots that kind of go like mid-leg. I love them so much. A wardrobe staple, and they're perfect for fall because they bring in that fall like brown vibe, and they're also just practical because they're warm for your feet. So I love, that's like a really specific example also, but I love boots for the fall. You can try like cowboy boots. Those are kind of big right now. That's your style. Highly recommend those. Fur-lined boots, like Doc Marten type of boots. Those are great too. Just really any boot. Any boot is good for fall. Speaking of Doc Martens, I like the like low-rise Doc Martens. Actually, let me grab them. Like these ones, I think these are super cute for fall and just kind of like elevate an outfit where you would usually wear sneakers. Just wearing these makes them look a little bit cuter. So this is also something, they do take a little bit to break in though, but once they're broken in, I love them for fall. Fancy, I guess, types of shoes. Like I love loafers. I love little ballet flats for fall. Just anything like cute, dainty, but also kind of more elevated. That is super cool for fall. I have a pair of like brown loafers with a little gold buckle on them, and they are my favorite fall shoes ever. I love them so much. Now on to accessories. I am into mixing metals this fall, especially with like other accessories. Like maybe I have gold jewelry, but then a silver belt, and I'll do like one set of hoop silver to match it. That I love doing, or like 3 different necklaces and 2 are gold, 1 silver. I just think it brings a little bit more fun and a little bit more character into some otherwise like kind of standard accessories, kind of more statement pieces, whereas summer I feel like it's a little bit more dainty, more like little chains and stuff. But fall, I like big statement pieces because I feel like it just ties together that neutral outfit so much and kind of gives it a little pop when sometimes it might seem a little bit like boring or bland. Adding some big statement jewelry always works. Alright, so those are all of like my little general style tips for fall to help you find your perfect fall wardrobe. But now I want to talk a little bit about some trends I am like predicting or already seeing for fall 2024 specifically. So the first trend kind of goes off the Olympic vibe, but I feel like biker jackets and like bomber jackets in specific are going to be really big this fall. And I'm not talking about just like a normal like black or olive green bomber jacket. I'm talking about kind of like the more athletic ones, like if you've seen the Olympics, like the Polo Ralph Lauren kind of jackets, because they're sponsoring the Olympics. I think those are going to be huge because we're seeing them so much on like celebrities and influencers that are attending, and I just feel like that's going to carry into the fall because like I said earlier, like leather jackets and just jackets in general are such like a big thing for fall for layering. So I feel like those are going to be some big pieces we're going to be seeing not only like on the runways and on celebrities, but also in just normal street style as well. And then for biker jackets, like I mentioned leather jackets specifically earlier, these are going to be the more like niche kind of type of leather jacket that we're going to see a lot because metal details have also been huge, and that's actually what I'm going to talk about next. But biker jackets have kind of more like zippers, or they even have studs sometimes, or like buttons that are usually like metal and silver. Those are going to be kind of big along with the like bomber jackets and the like athletic jackets. And by athletic, I mean like the 80s like bomber athletic wear jackets. So I feel like those are going to be 2 big kind of like layering pieces that we're going to see this fall. And as I just mentioned, I also think metal details are going to be huge on clothing like and shoes, because I keep seeing these like flats with like metal details all over them, or like I said, jackets with a bunch of zippers and studs, or even like skirts with a bunch of zippers. Metal details, and specifically on like black clothes, which has kind of already been like a thing for a long time, but I think it's just getting really big now. I think that's going to be a big thing this fall too. Next, flat Mary Janes. Now this one's kind of more niche, but like I feel like platform Mary Janes were really big a while ago, and then everyone was like, this is platform, this is kind of old, this is like out of style, and we kind of went away from that. But with the whole like ballet flat surge, I feel like we're gonna see a lot of ballet flats with like that Mary Jane strap, if you know what I'm talking about. I'll like put a couple pictures here, in stores, on celebrities again, on runways. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes, but that's just something I'm like predicting. And finally, this is also one that's kind of been continuous throughout the year, but cheetah print in specific. Like I know we had a big animal print phase like early 2024, but I feel like cheetah print specifically is going to come back because I've seen it on a bunch of runways, a bunch of like street style accounts, just like, and also cheetah print is such like a fall color palette. Naturally, it has a lot of browns and blacks and neutral tones. So I think that's going to be another big thing we see in like maybe sweaters, even like faux fur jackets, not necessarily like cheetah like skirts and denim like it was earlier. I think it's going to be more of like a natural cheetah look with like fluffy materials, I guess you could say. But even like fur trims on like gloves or boots, I don't know, that's kind of a, that's a little bit of a reach, but I feel like that could be something cheetah as well. But yeah, those are just a couple of my little fashion trend predictions, so we'll see if that comes true. We'll see if that really like holds throughout the fall. I have no idea. That's just kind of what I've been seeing and what I've been analyzing and predicting these past couple like weeks, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful as always. And if you did like the video, don't forget to leave a like below and comment or what your favorite season is, because mine is fall and I'm curious to hear what yours are too. And as always, you can subscribe to see more fashion and self-development content. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, or whenever you are watching this video. Thank you all so much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next one.